Hi, I want to talk to you about estimations of time. I have a lot of young people and a lot of people in business who say that they're not very good at estimating the amount of time that something takes. So often when they plan something, they've underestimated the amount of time that it's going to take to do something. So here's my suggestion, is often we have it too high chunked. So let's say you have to do a presentation for a particular client and you've underestimated the time that it takes to do something like that. Well, what you want to do is break it down into its components. I had this all the time when I was in the application development world, is we had to estimate how long it would take to develop a certain project. And well, if we just guessed it at an overall basis to say, well, that type of application with the functionality that we think it would have would be about, let's say, 30 days to develop. Now, when we broke it down even further to say, okay, what were the different phases? What were the different features? And then we assigned an amount of time per feature and per phase. Well, we almost underestimated by twice the amount. And when you're in application development, that's pretty important because sometimes we were being paid based on not the number of hours, but the delivery of the project. So we had to make sure that we knew how many hours were going in so we could price it accordingly on a fixed price contract. So this is a tip that you can use to break down whatever it is that you have to do into its elements so that you can then assess per element what the amount of time is that it's going to take. So do this as a test for yourself. When you get a new assignment and you have to estimate how much time it's going to take and you want to put it in your calendar, first estimate it as a whole, as you might have done in the past, as one unit. And then go down and break it down into its pieces and see what the difference is. I'll bet you'll find that you underestimated it by somewhere between 50 and 100%. So give us your feedback and let us know how this worked for you. And then, of course, the next thing, after you've broken it down into those segments, it makes it really easy to schedule it according to those tasks. So that's your next step, is to go through and understand and get it in the calendars to schedule each one of those tasks and those subject matters so that you can do each one and then plan the next section. And that'll help you to manage the project. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.